Good morning. Today is July 14th, 2020, and I wanted to make this recording. It was critical that I make this recording of today. Chiron, the wounded healer, the great apothecary and centaur in the sky, is conjunct Mars, the great warrior, in the sign of Aries at 9 degrees. This morning, I was awakened by a jolt. I always have visions and dreams where Spirit is speaking to me. And this morning, it was as if while I was in the dream state, I went into just a complete blankness. It was a feeling or an understanding that I was not, like my spirit no longer remained. And I screamed. I was awakened, from the dream state into the awakened state from a very visceral fear of not being. And with that, I yelled out a deep, soul-wrenching scream. And immediately I asked Spirit, what is that? I said, is that Chiron conjunct Mars? I did divination. Spirit said yes. So I went to the charts to see what the degrees were. And sure enough, Mars is at 9 degrees of Aries and Chiron is at 9 degrees of Aries. And I want to just talk about what that means for us, on a collective level, what is happening for those of us, because this is something that we are feeling on a collective level. Questions of, should I even exist? Should I even exist? There has been a rise in suicides of people who are feeling that they don't belong here. They are overcome with sadness and feelings that they cannot find their purpose here. There are so many, oftentimes people are unaware of dark attachments, spiritual attachments that have locked on to them. And in that, there is this feeling of sadness and this rise in suicide. There are entities that are entering into the earth plane that do not mean us humans any well-being. There is a rise of this, and people are often unaware. And with Mars, which represents our desire to move forward, to take action. Mars in Aries is impulsive. Mars in Aries is doing things, making a fast decision in a hurry, just getting this quick thought and going with it. And then Chiron, the wounded healer, in the sign of Aries, absolutely brings up this question constantly, especially for those, not especially, but for those who have it natally, Aries in the sign of Chiron, those born in the 70s, with Aries in the sign of Chiron, there you have, this question of, should I even be alive? Should I be on the planet? Do I have personal value? Does this body need to be here? And the question is, why? Why should I be here? But I was absolutely prompted to share this for those who need to hear it, that you are supposed to be here at this time. You have an intrinsic value. And if you feel that you don't, if you believe that you don't, it is coming from a dark place. It is coming from a being of darkness who is lying to you. Because your soul chose to come at this time, and you have a power that is unique to you. You have a strength that is unique to you. And there you have a purpose in helping yourself and helping your family. Although at times it does not feel like that, because there is a lot of confusion that can be happening in the family. But you have a spiritual support team that you can go to. First off, your ancestors. You can begin to talk to your ancestors, and they have always been there with you and always talking to you to let you know that you have a value, that you are worth being here. They will help you towards your path. They will help you heal even the family issues. Your ancestors are here to help you do that, to heal the issues of the family and to heal the wounds within your heart. Also, you have your spirit guide, your guardian angel. Some people call it a guardian angel. You have your higher self. Some people call it the Ori. Whatever the case, you have a spiritual support team that is rooting for you to help you get on path. You are supposed to be here at this time, and you have a great value. You being here on the planet right now is of great value. And if you don't believe that it is so, you are being lied to by a dark spirit, and you just need to find your path. You just need to connect with your ancestors and connect with the light. If you cry out to God and your ancestors to help you be on path, and they will indeed help you get on path. It's Chiron, the wounded healer. He was able to relieve himself from the pain that was self-inflicted, actually, because Chiron, as a centaur, this is the Greek mythology, he stabbed himself in the leg by accident. He was creating a potion to heal someone else using the venom, or you know how they create a medicine, an antidote with the venom, with the poison. And so he accidentally stuck himself in the leg with the poison, and he was in so much agony and so much pain. He could not die because he was a god, and even in that he was willing to serve. There was another god who was being punished. He was in chains. His liver was being eaten out, and he offered to take his place. That's where his heart was. He had such a servant's heart, and that's what Chiron is about. This wounded healer, he was about helping. He was so much about helping someone else until he offered to take the place of this god who was having his liver eaten out every day and could not die and was in chains. And because he did that, Zeus allowed him to go free. Zeus was, in charge of the gods in this Greek mythology. He allowed him to go free, and he became a constellation, or a great star in the sky, so he would not be in pain anymore. And after you have cried to God, to your ancestors, and found your way and found your strength, one way to bring healing to this Mars and Chiron conjunction in Aries, or even the natal Chiron in your chart, is to help someone else. And that is how you heal yourself. Okay? So I just wanted to share this really quickly. I hope it was not too long, 10 minutes and 55 seconds, but it is for the person who clicks on this and needs to hear it. And I send you love, I send you light, I send you healing, I send you strength, I send you a prayer. I pray that God would show you your self-worth and your self-value, and that you are indeed meant to be here. I pray that you would find your path quickly, that your feet would find your path, and that you would be strengthened, to do your assignment at this time, because you are needed. And I give thanks to God and to my ancestors who have helped me record this today. All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.